love those puppy pads. I think they're so cute with all the dog paws on them. So cute. Hi, Gabby girl. Gabby's peeking through the door here. You a good girl, Gab? I'm talking to Gabby. She's looking at me. All right, let's see. Happy Monday, Labor Day. Very exciting. Normal day here at the farm. Dogs don't take holidays, so we been pushing Podrick still. Person comes tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Podrick, he's like 98% there. John's had a dog in the past, so he'll be able to bring him the rest of the way. He gets a little distracted. His head moves. He's not as straightforward as we would normally like to see. So hopefully. Hi, Betty. Hope the Cape's not too crazy for you this weekend. Or was, I should say. Everyone should be leaving now. So, yeah, Colleen and I are pretty organized for Thursday. We have a 6:40 flight out of Boston, so I'm going to wash the dogs we're taking on Wednesday. And she has like a force dryer. We can blow out extra loose hair on Thursday before we leave. So turns out we have a table there, which is so much better than getting up on stage and talking to a million people. So we'll be like walking billboards for Service Start Project, so that'll be good. We're going to mail out stuff for the table before we go. So, is Lainey doing okay? Saw you checking her out in the arena. I was actually doing her anal glands. We actually have to do Lainey's anal glands once a week. I'm surprised they don't rupture on their own. They get huge. Biggest anal glands I've ever encountered. Like, I'm talking bigger than a golf ball. When normally a swollen gland is like, I guess you could say a little bit bigger than a grape. So hers are huge. And half the time they're like filled with air when I squeeze them out. And they're never infected. It looks healthy, but man, she gets huge. So someone saw her scooting her butt along on the ground, and typically that's a sign for anal gland issues sometimes. So yeah, we had to do it again, but man, she knows when I put those rubber gloves on, she runs away. So she has to feel a little bit better after, I would hope. A little pressure relieved. But other than that, her boob hole is great. It's looking so much better. So she's on the right track. Antibiotics are amazing. No questions. Just wanted to thank you for all you, Steve, and Liv do training these beautiful dogs for their path. You are all the best. Oh, that's very nice, Amber. Thank you. How is trainer Steve feeling? He's feeling good. He was here on Sunday. He'll be back Wednesday, Thursday. If he can make it all day, I'll have him come on Trainer Talk Wednesday, Thursday. But if he can't, Liv will be here. We've been trying to bounce around. I was doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and she was doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday while Steve was gone. So it'll be nice to get him back. He's fun to have around, so, and the dogs like him. Yeah, we'll be able to breed her again. George said it actually won't affect her producing milk again, which I think is crazy because we could basically see the whole inside of her boob. So the boob hole is closing on its own. I will take a picture of it and I'll do like one of those pick stitch or whatever you call it of like before and after. Like it was like time lapse, yeah, something like that. Like it was like that big, and now it's like that big. So it is filling in from the inside. But she feels she's happy. You know, it's draining. It's still leaking a little bit, but much less. I mean, that's understandable. She has a huge hole on her side, so a lot of it's like just like serum. But yeah, it's closing up on her own. She might have a scar. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, great. It seems like whenever I fly, there's some sort of hurricane that messes up all the flights. fingers crossed that doesn't happen to me. I do like San Francisco, though, so I'm sure I could entertain myself for a few more days. I know it was said that Joplin was a washout. Do they ever get second chances to become as a service dog? We knew from the beginning, just like with Serena, it was funny. Even when they were in here, I was just like, that one probably won't make it. And then as they go through training, we give them each the amount of time and effort. But Joplin was just too independent, marched to the beat of her own drum. She had so many qualities from the beginning that didn't work for a service dog. Like she didn't want to be with you, next to you, oh, I need you, that type of thing, which is the qualities we look for in a service dog. She was very independent, very pushy. So the family that has her had Ridgebacks, terrible Ridgebacks. They said they were very not well behaved, like very a handful. And they put them in their place and established a routine with them, and they came out well. So I have a feeling this is a great home for her, and they'll get her straightened out and give her a good life. Was it Podrick that ate the net? Yes, it was. He probably ate the net just to get it so the other dog couldn't get it. I don't know. I'll just swallow it so she can't play with it. I'm not sure what goes through their mind in that moment, but he did swallow a net. So, oh, this phone is like going off the chain right now. Is this the same person calling, Pam, or?
Call from 9786125.
Have you selected any potential recipients for the author litter yet? Not yet. I have two that I know will be done before everybody else. Bello and Edgar are really good off vest. They're idiots, but on vest they're really, really good. They get it, they understand it, so they'll be the first two to go for sure. Thor is actually on an overnight with Opal and Sunday Sandy. She said she wanted to take a young dog home to play with Opal, so she took Thor, so that's good for him. Yes, Joplin, just like her namesake, that is correct. All right, any other questions for me? I'll probably be here the next 2 days. So if anybody has anything that they want to ask me. All right, Pam, there's no mail call, right? Because it's a holiday?
Yeah, no mail. So, I mean, if Carlen comes out, we might pop on, but not right now.
All right. All right, if Carlen comes out and wants to do question and answers with you guys instead of mail call, she will come out and turn the mic on. But until then, I will talk to you all tomorrow.
Sure, go ahead. You can ask me any question.
Okay.
Any question?
Any questions?
Any questions?
The peanut butter sandwich was very good.
Okay.
The peanut butter crackers, they were good. We had a whole
Those
cake, I see.
are a go-to snack. Like, keep them in your pocket.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
probably
those
need
are
some
good.
in your car.
They were very good.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Carly, did you notice I've been collecting leashes and
I've noticed.
I hung up 6 of those. You got-
I brought 7 up this morning and
Did
hung
you?
them up.
I've been putting them on the outside of the house, too.
Yep, there's one here still.
Isn't that wonderful? Okay. There we go. Go ahead.
Okay. Anybody have questions? Here we are. Holiday.
Oh. Nothing. Oh, we can go home now then. I can have dinner?
Well,
Did you heat up dinner?
it's cooking.
It's cooking.
Yeah.
Hi, Grabby.
How was your day? That's my question.
What the hell did I do? Oh, I drove around with the corn today. Not knowing it was a holiday, I decided to go down and take some of this corn down to the local your brother's table deal. And there was nobody there. There was nobody on the road, I which I thought was a little unusual when I was driving. However, to try and get home from there, I had to come back, or I could come back, by way of George Myers. So I drove in there and figured, I'll give them a bunch of corn, and he was packing up to get up to New Hampshire. So I gave him a bushel of corn.
Oh, nice.
And the rest of that story is, he doesn't listen to this anyway, but I had my 2 dogs in the car, Sizzle and Bentley, and his wife came out of the house, and I said, hi, and everybody's saying, let your dogs out. And I said, I can't let the dogs out. Bentley killed his dog or whatever. She said, we don't have any dogs anymore. Oh, dear. So they don't have any dogs anymore. And then the conversation immediately went to, I really wish George had a Great Dane. You know, and it went on like that for a while.
The wife said that?
Yeah, the whole crowd.
Oh.
His sister was there. I don't know who the rest of the people were. A lot of people I'd never met before. And the rest of my visit was taken up with Sizzle moving her bowels in 3 different places with a very loose stool.
Oh.
So I had to demonstrate the pickup routine.
Wow.
That was my highlight of my day.
Yeah. You moved limbs, too.
I moved limbs, and I backed into a fence post and broke the fence post. That's another thing I did today. Amazing what you can do when you're not thinking.
How do you train a puppy not to jump up?
Oh. Well, what we do is you start moving, you say no, and you move your hands like this, and if they jump in the way, you keep hitting them. If they're going to get in the way of your hands, then they're going to get hit. And then that becomes your sign as life gets older. You just say no, and they understand. Now, we've had a bad sign with that.
Okay. Saw you're low on pea pads. Do we need anything else? Those
peanut butter crackers. No.
Oh.
No, we don't need anything else. I don't think we need anything.
No, the pea pads. We're doing good, too. We have, a couple days left of pea pads.
Well, I hope we have more than a couple days left. We got another one coming here.
Yeah, but they had asked 2 weeks
Isn't that
ago.
all of them?
We used them up.
Well, then we do need pea pads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Anybody felt Gabby's belly? How many do you think?
I think 4 or 5. There are those who think higher.
I don't know.
Who's she bred to?
Wilbur?
So we're looking at black puppies again, right?
Yeah. How are the donkeys?
Donkeys all seem fine. Mo is mad because we couldn't let her out today because the corn is all over the place in the cheat tin.
Yeah.
We'll get that out of there tomorrow and get her back out.
Yeah. What did you do in the tractor?
Well, I broke a fence post. Then I picked up, we had a tree guy here last Saturday, and he cut down a lot of the dead limbs and a huge chunk of a dead tree. And so I picked up the chunks and took them down and put them in the firewood processing area, which I hope is not in the way of the door to get the food in, because the food will be coming in another week or so.
Oh, okay. Yep.
We miss Tanner.
Yeah.
Tanner is our cutter-upper, splitter-upper.
Yeah. Does Mo like her feed bag?
She doesn't understand it yet. I haven't had a chance to put it on yet again. I'm sure she'd love it. It's full of food.
It says, your dearest Carlen's socks match. Are you feeling okay?
These are socks. These go up. I have 4 pair of these.
Are they
they're not really
medicated?
but they're not loose either. They don't fall down.
Yeah.
And I have 4 pair of them, so when you think I haven't taken my socks off, you'll never know.
Yeah, I have, these are the compression type.
What are you compressing?
Well, I mean, these are, whatever they are, my roommate gave them. They're supposed to be
They compress your
Well, they're
ankle?
supposed to help your, well, I don't know about compression, but they're something. She gave them to me.
Oh, well, it's
But-
not a good health.
But they were whatever medicated to do, supposed to do whatever they're supposed to do.
Keep your feet dry.
Well, they definitely keep my feet, but I think they're supposed to help with the circulation. They're not supposed to squeeze your feet so tight that your feet can't breathe like some of the socks do. They're made of like a cotton poly mix or something.
Oh, my word.
I don't know. They were free socks.
Free socks that's free
So
socks.
that's
What they are.
do you think Opal will be a mom again, or is she still hefty?
She's awful fat. She would not be on my first list to breed.
They say she's losing weight, Sandy
Mhm.
and Shirley. I don't know.
It doesn't look like it too much. She's a very broad dog anyway.
Yeah,
That's what makes her a good dog.
yeah.
She's nice puppies.
My tribe are good. We're all good. I'll go down and hang out with them after we close up shop at 7. Do the donkeys head back to the barn by themselves at the end of the day, or do they need encouragement, human encouragement?
We don't give a rip what they do. They can go in if they want or out if they want. And sometimes you see them all in there and sometimes they're all out. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I know that first night that they were out, when they were all let out and they were all mingling, everyone was really nervous because they were out. But that's what happened
No,
before when we had them, and they like rain.
yeah, they'll stand out in the rain.
They liked the rain because it was raining, and they were out in the
And
rain.
in the wind, they'll kind of stand behind trees.
Ah,
I've seen that happen, but
yeah,
it's up to them what they do. If you go rattle a grain bucket, they'll all come running in, sure.
oh yeah,
But that's not.
yeah. I mean, we do that with if we have a group that comes to visit, and we're trying to get the donkeys. If you put a little in a pan, but,
Or we have them out loose in the yard. We're trying to get them back in the barn.
yeah. I mean, they seem quite nice.
They're very
Yeah, I mean, they seem,
easy to get along with.
yeah. Good thing my roommate likes me. Yes, no, she does, and she's also a foodie, so there's always food cooking at the house too. I can go home to food and all kinds of things. Okay, anybody else?
That's all. That's all?
I think so.
We have supper cooking.
It's cooking. Probably be about 20 more minutes.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
I'll go back and sit on my bed.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, everybody. Have a good holiday night.
Bye-bye.